Welcome back to Let Us Learn to Lead video series on free open source software designed by M. Srinivasan, Training Associate Mathematics, Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan, Zonal Institute of Education and Training, Mumbai. Self-learning contents in video form on GeoGebra, a dynamic mathematics software, is presented at this video series. To view the contents, you may join Google Classroom by using the class code 73AUMBO. In this video, you will learn designing a worksheet to calculate arithmetic mean of ungrouped data. For preparing this video lecture, I used Windows 10 operating system, a licensed version, GeoGebra 5.0, a free open source software, and free open source screen recorder software. Let us start. Let me show you what type of worksheet we will be designing. We will be designing a worksheet to tell the children that what is arithmetic mean. It indicates an average, then arithmetic mean is how it is being calculated, and we will tell them the formula also. It can be shown to the children. Okay, normally what we will do in the class, we will be telling the children some 10 values or 15 values we will be giving, and we will ask them to do it. But this dynamic worksheet will generate those numbers automatically. Your job is only to tell that how much values you want. For example, I need only 20 values, for example. Then the 20 values will be automatically generated. For example, if I want to generate 25, you see, totally it is changing. But you will get a new set of data for which the child will be going on doing arithmetic mean. Okay, now if you clicking this, then it shows the steps also. That is what is the arithmetic mean. Therefore, now if you just click this new problem, everything goes. But this is one interesting worksheet where they can understand what is arithmetic mean and they can have a practice over it also. Let us try to design this dynamic worksheet from scratch. For that, I have taken GeoGebra Classic 5 worksheet. For you to view it clearly. Okay. Now here I will try to keep this algebra and graphic view also, because whatever coming on the whatever we are typing, you should know actually what is coming in the left side also for that purpose only. Okay. Now in that option, let me go for font size little bit increase so that you can visualize it properly. Is it okay now? Okay, well, now what we will do now, we will just go for giving the headings and all. For that I already typed it and then kept it ready. Okay, we will type it now. This in the graphics view, what you can do is you can remove this axis and the grid. Therefore we may not be using them, therefore we can remove them. Therefore you can have the heading as arithmetic mean of ungrouped data. Now you can explain to them, and I have already typed it and I have kept it ready. Okay. I will show it. The arithmetic mean indicate the average of the given collection of data. That we can paste it here, so that the child will understand that what is actually the arithmetic mean. Okay, then after that we can tell them that what do you mean by arithmetic mean, how it is all the values are added up and how you are getting it. That also you can show it to the children. Okay, once again I am showing it. Okay, now what you can do is you can go to this ABC text and you can type there also for x1, x2 and so on. All of you know that x1 and x2 typing underscore, then what you have to do is x underscore 1 you have to type. For example, you see it is coming as x1. Otherwise you can go to the LaTeX formula, and in the LaTeX formula you are having that xa. You see, if I just type xn, for example, you see xn. Okay, we are seeing it is coming in the bottom. Therefore now it is left to you. You have to type either in the LaTeX formula or use that x underscore 1, x underscore 2 and so on. It is left to you. Okay, but whenever you are doing the division and all, then LaTeX formula is the best one. But to avoid wastage of time, I have already typed it. Therefore I am copying it. Already I have typed it. This in LaTeX formula, I am typing it. Already you have some practice in typing it in the LaTeX formula. Just do it. For n values, a set of x1, x2 and so on to xn. Now I have typed this formula also, arithmetic mean formula also. Then I am putting it over here. Okay. Okay, I think there is a mistake. ARITH. Okay, no problem. Okay, arithmetic mean formula. Okay. Now this all we have explained it to the children. Now you want the children to get a new set of values. For that, what you have to do? Very simple. Go to the slider. Okay, go to the integer. I think I will take only from n to 30. Click OK. Okay. You convert it into an input box. Input box. The number of values is equal to. Then you link this object with n. Is it okay? Now what you have to do is you have to simply enter the number of values over here. Now this can be, I think all of you know that already we have done this input box. Input box will be always lengthy. You can reduce it by typing instead of 20 you can type 3, so that number of values. Okay, now we want the children to have a new problem. For that I am telling you there is one randomization of sequence. This is the formula, or you can call it as how to input it in GeoGebra script. Sequence within the bracket random between 1 and 100 m 1, 25. What is the meaning of this? It will generate the random numbers between 1 and 100 and there will be 25 numbers will be there. Okay, it is left to you. Okay, now I am just copying it and I am putting it over here. Okay, just note down. You have to note down and this to be typed in the input box. Now you see, now when I just press enter, I will get only random number between 1 to 100, only 25 I will get. But I want n numbers. Therefore, instead of 25, you type n. Okay, just press enter. Okay, now this I think I will make it, this input box, I will make it into 15 for example. You see 15 numbers have been generated. 15 numbers have been generated. Now we want to display those numbers for the children. Therefore, go to this ABC text, then type find the mean of the data. Okay, mean of the data, arithmetic mean whatever may be. Again ABC text, this is list 1. Go to the object and then click list 1. Okay, you see the list has come over here. Okay, now all of you may be interested to know then how I want to get new problems. Again go to this OK button. Here you go for new problem. In that script you type a is equal to n which is n is equal to question mark. The meaning is that n will get automatically get cancelled. For example, I press escape, you see new problem, you see everything has gone. Now when I type 20 here, new 20 numbers have come. Again new problem. Again if I type 25, the new 25 numbers have come. It's very simple. Therefore now by clicking this new problem, what you can do is I will fix the object and then fix the object over here. Okay. Okay, now by clicking this new problem, all the values which you have done, it will go and you will get a new problem. For example, I want 25. Okay, 25 numbers have come over here. Okay, now you want the children to get the formula. It is very simple. Go to this input box. Therefore, number of values, very simple. Number of values is equal to, from the object, you click n. I think where is n? N. Is it okay? That's all. Very simple. Okay, now you want the sum. The child will be calculating. GeoGebra calculate it directly. Therefore, you type sum, simply list. In that you type L1. Simple. That's all. You see, 1206 it tells you immediately. Therefore, go to this ABC text. Here you type sum of the values. Sum of, I think if you want to children to be very clear, you can type here as sum of n values. Okay, so that the child will get there are how many values are there is equal to a. Is it okay? Very simple. Okay, now you can go to the ABC text. Once again you can tell them the formula, arithmetic mean is equal to, I think let me use this latex formula. In the LaTeX formula, there won't be any space. You have to go to this space. Arithmetic mean is equal to A by B. Okay, on the top, which should come? A should come. Okay, at the bottom, what should come? N should come. That's all. Sorry, N means from the object. Okay, from the object N. Okay, now is it necessary to calculate it? No need. You see, mean of list of raw data. That's all. Simply type L1. L1 is the data. You see, 48.24. That is B. There are so many calculators. It is a fantastic dynamic calculator. Therefore, arithmetic mean is equal to. If you want to write X bar, I will tell you how to do it. Arithmetic mean is equal to, the symbol of X bar is in the LaTeX formula. Go for this space and then LaTeX formula is equal to. In that, go for this accent, go to the fourth one. Okay, it's coming as bar. Therefore, X bar is equal to. Now, what is the value for it? It is B. That's all, very simple. Now, arithmetic mean is obtained now. Now, you can have a check over the answer. You can go to the checkbox. You can show the steps. Okay, which are to be added with that. This number, the value, number, everything should be added with that. Therefore, from text 8, therefore you add text 8 to it. Then you add text 9 to it. And you add text 10 to it. And you add text 11 to it. You apply. Okay, when you click it, you see everything gone. Therefore, now a new problem. Now I will get 15 entries. Now 15 have come now. Child doesn't know that what is the answer now. Ask them to do it. Again, show the steps. It tells the answer automatically. Again, you can go for a new problem. And the steps will not be shown now. Again, go for some 30 values. You see 30 values are there. Ask them to do it. Let them check it by clicking the show the steps. Okay, what are the advantages of this? Okay, this can be show the object you can do. What are the advantages of this particular worksheet? Very interesting. It tells you the arithmetic mean formula and the way to do it. Not only that, using a single GeoGebra worksheet, you are generating a list of values. Now the formula, I think already I have told you that formula you should be very careful. This is the formula. Sequence within the bracket random between 1, 100, m, 1, n. Where this m don't touch it. 1, 100 means you can have from 1 to 50 or 1 to 200 or 1 to 300. And the last number small n is the number of numbers you want, number of values you want. But I don't want to go beyond 30 because it will go outside this screen. Therefore, I have done only maximum 30 and I have shown to you. For now, definitely the child will enjoy it much because it's a very innovative way of getting a set of values and then having a practice over it. Thank you. Let us learn to lead.